most entrepreneurs aren't stuck because they lack marketing. They're stuck because they lack defining who they are, who they help, and what they stand for. A while ago, one of my clients asked, "Yo, Kev, do you think my brand is unclear?" And I said to her, "Well, let me ask you a question. If you were at a networking event and someone walked up, would you introduce yourself as who you are? Or would you introduce yourself as what you do?" And then she froze. See, most people will do what she did. They list job titles like they're reading off of a resume or something like that. Like they'll be like, "Hey, well, I'm a coach, I'm an author, I'm a speaker, I'm a consultant, I'm a trainer." Like those aren't identities. You know what those are? Those are functions. Identity is the foundation that those functions stand on. See, your brand equals feeling, perception, and image. Branding answers only one question. What comes to mind when they think of you? Not your logo, not your color palette, not your Instagram feed. I mentioned that branding is feeling, perception, and image. Feeling. How does being in your presence feel? Perception. What do people believe that you represent? And then as far as the image, how do you show up visually, verbally, and energetically, right? Now, and before people can buy into all of that, you have to buy into you. You can't expect others to believe in what you offer if you still second guessing what you bring to the table. You can't attract high value clients with low value self belief. Your audience will always mirror your internal identity. So if you feel unsure, you will show up unsure. If you feel unqualified, you will communicate being unqualified. Identity isn't only what they think of you, it's what you think of you. So that's why I always say your brand is built in private long before it's seen in public. So, that being said, let's dive a little deeper. Saying things like, "Hey, I'm a speaker. Hey, I do massages. Hey, I do hair," or I'm a life coach. That's not a brand. That's a job. And people don't buy jobs. People buy outcomes. There's a difference between saying, "Hey, I'm a hairstylist," versus "I help women go from stressed out to stepping out," right? With styles engineered for confidence. There's a big difference between saying, "I'm a massage therapist," versus "I help overworked professionals release tension, reset their nervous system, and feel human again." Or saying something like, "I sell candles." That's cool. But then you could say, "I help people turn their home into a sanctuary one cent at a time." One is a title, one is an identity. One is information, one is transformation. Guess which one will always be undefeated in business? Identity and transformation. So here's a simple exercise that fixes 90% of branding problems. Take a moment to answer just these three questions. Number one, who do you help? Number two, what problem do they have? And number three, what transformation do you provide? All right, now look, if you can't answer those three clearly, your audience can't follow you confidently because clarity does something strategy alone can't. Clarity creates demand and confusion kills it. The brands that you love the most are the brands you can explain in one sentence. Your audience should be able to do the same thing when it comes to your brand or your business. Now, before you build a brand identity, you have to build a self identity. This is important, y'all, because people don't buy your product first. They buy your presence, your posture, your confidence, and your conviction. And here's the truth that no one really admits. The market doesn't pay you for who you want to be. The market pays you for who you're willing to believe that you are. And you must know it's not who you are that holds you back. It's who you think you're not. And listen, I'm going to take a moment right now and I speak life over your life even now. And I encourage you to be free and live in the truth of who God created and called you to be. The truth will set you free. But before the truth can set you free, you have to realize the lie that's holding you hostage. It's time to break free from the lies that you don't have value or that you're not good enough or that your brand is weak. Listen, I want you to take on a new language and see weakness as nothing but opportunity to grow. See, your faith has the ability to move mountains, but it's your doubts that have the ability to create them. So when it comes to your brand identity, before you ever doubt it, I need you to doubt your doubts first. Here's a few strategy tips that I want to leave you with. Number one, stop announcing your title and start announcing your transformation. Your identity is not what you do. It's what happens after someone works with you. Number two, Stop trying to appeal to everyone and start speaking directly to someone. Identity gets diluted when your audience is everybody. And number three, stop selling products, start selling meaning. People will buy why you exist long before they buy what you sell. Now, listen, you don't need a new logo. You don't need a new color palette. You don't need all of that. You don't even need a new website and things like that. What you need right now, you need new understanding of who you are. Get your identity right, and guess what? Your marketing becomes effortless. Get your identity right, and your value becomes obvious. Get your identity right, and the right people will find you, because clarity has a frequency. And when you learn to broadcast who you truly are, the world adjusts to its volume.